Hello, what is up guys? Evil Do Us Harm here today, back with another hairstyle tutorial. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at how to style your hair, just like my Dark Knights in Black... Oh, wrong video. This video is actually about the Season server in Black Desert. That's right, Beginner's Guide to the Season server. We'll be covering every single thing you could possibly want to know as a new player in Black Desert about the Season server, all the things you're going to want to take advantage of, different quests to do every single day. Basically, your one-stop shop for the Season server. Real quick, before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or enjoy the content on the channel, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me and would help to grow the channel. And without further ado, let's get into it and let's talk about the Season server. So unless you've been living under a rock for the last few weeks, you will have seen something about these Season servers from either login screens or from one of my videos or from someone else's video. What is a Season server in the simplest form? Basically, it's an enhanced leveling environment that provides you easier access to gear and makes the curve of Black Desert or getting into Black Desert a lot easier and a lot more manageable for someone. But as a veteran player, if you're coming into Black Desert here wanting to wonder what you can get out of the Season server, there is a ton of awesome stuff to get out of it. So even for a veteran player, there is a reason to come to this. So think of it, easy access server to get into it for a newer player, but some pretty cool rewards for a veteran player as well. In order to get onto a Season server, you're going to need a Season character. A Season character will be created at the character creation menu. I have no more character creation slots, but basically at the end, you're going to say what server you want to play on. Just check the Season server box. And then go ahead and enter the Season server on your Season character. Your Season character can play on any server in the game. It is not locked to the Season server only, so feel free to jump around different servers. But any of the other characters in your account cannot play on the Season server. So that's the first question a lot of people always have with the Season servers. The next question is, what the heck do I do once I get into the Season server? And there are a whole bunch of different things you can do. We're going to start in the top right of your screen. So in the top right of your screen, you have a whole bunch of different icons, and the one we're looking for is the Summer Season Challenges tab. Think of this like the Battle Pass that's in Fortnite or any of those other types of games. Basically, for reaching certain accomplishments or certain milestones in the game, you're going to get a bunch of different rewards. There's also a Premium Pass, which we'll touch on in a second. But basically, as you can see, you get a whole bunch of different quests, and after you complete the quests, you redeem the reward. It's really that simple. These quests correspond to different areas in the story that you're going to play through, different locations that the story is going to take you for killing mobs, a whole bunch of stuff that you're going to do just playing through Black Desert. This isn't anything you're going to have to go super out of your way to do. Just generally playing the game is going to unlock a large portion of these. So the Premium Pass also offers you extra items. The Premium Pass itself can be purchased by clicking this Click Here icon. It is 2,200 pearls, which is $22 USD. And as far as what it gives you, it's just south of $90 worth of items. So it's actually really great value if you were all going to buy a lot of these different things. But do keep in mind that some of these things are just consumable buffs that you're going to burn through eventually, not actual physical items. As far as physical items, you're looking at about $50, which is still a great deal, even if you use none of the buffs ever. So that's all I'm going to cover with this. Basically, play through Black Desert on your Season character, on your Season server, and redeem these different items that pop up. So once again, to get to that menu, it is this icon in the top right corner of your screen, the Summer Season Challenge icon. Now, the second question that a lot of people getting into the Season server want to know is, how far do I have to play through the story? Do I even have to play through the story at all? And the answer is, you are going to have to play through the story if you want to redeem all of these Season challenges. So the last story quest that you're actually going to have to complete through is End of the Desert Adventure, Complete Edna's Descendant. So Edna's Descendant is the final quest of the Valencia 1 quest line. So you'll need to play through the main quest line all the way up through Valencia 1 and complete the Valencia 1 quest line. This is going to be a pain in the butt. This quest line takes a long time, but it is well worth it because of all the different rewards you're going to get for completing the Summer Season. Now, in addition to getting that far and getting those rewards from the Summer Season Pass that we've covered like 400 times already, you also get bonus skill EXP every time you complete a region all the way through Medea. So, in order to redeem that, and what do I mean by complete a region? Basically, after you finish an entire story arc in one of the different regions in Black Desert. So you have the different main regions in Black Desert, right? You have Bolaños that's located over here, the Bolaños territory, the Serendia territory, the Calpheon territory, and the Medea territory. So these 4 territories. As you complete them, you will get skill books that you can redeem at the NPC Fughar. So Fughar is located near every single stable keeper in most of the cities in Black Desert, and even like some of the little settlements also have a Fughar located there. So this NPC is going to be critical for the Season server. You're going to want to become best friends with this guy and know where he is at all times. So when you go ahead and talk to him after you complete one of those 4 regions, he's going to give you a book. When you go to the quest option, you'll complete the quest, the thing will go into your inventory, and you just click the book. It gives you EXP. I've already redeemed this on every single one of the areas, so I can't show you how to do it, but basically just talk to this guy every time you complete a region. Once again, he's near just about every single stable keeper in the game, so you can find him pretty darn easily. And that basically sums up everything as far as completing story quests. Now, every time you complete a region is not the only time you're going to talk to Fughar, and in fact, he is going to be like your best friend on the season server because of all the different things that he does for you on this. And the first of those things is going to be his daily quest that when you complete it 40 times, gets you a Pen Capocha ring. Pen Capocha ring is about the same stats as a Tech Crescent Guardian, so it's like billions of silver worth of gear for free just for talking to this dude 40 days. So when you go ahead and talk to him, click on the quest option. At the top, you're going to see a season quest and then whatever day you're on. So I'm up to day 3. When you click on that quest, it's going to give you a challenge to do. 90% of the time, you're going to have already done this, or a large portion of the time, not 90% of the time, but a large portion of the time, it's going to be something you've already completed. So when I go ahead and talk to him, it's something I've already done in my history of playing Black Desert. So it just auto-completes, and that's it. Just talk to him every single day, do whatever the quest says. Even if you have to go do something, it's worth it because that ring is literally worth billions of silver. So you want to make sure you get that. In addition to those accessories, there is a lot more we're going to do with Fughar, however. So I'm sure you're really keen-eyed and see that there's a whole bunch of different quests that you can pick up from Fughar. All of these quests deal with upgrading your Tuvala season gear in this season server. So real quick, let me touch on how gear works in the season server. The season server has all of the story gear that you get for progressing through the story, in addition to Tuvala gear that is like the exclusive event gear that is used on the season server, and then you can still get gear that you could use on a main server, but you cannot equip it to your season character. The season character has to use either story gear or the Tuvala gear that you get from playing through this. As you kill mobs in Black Desert, you're going to get different rewards. These are Tuvala ore, magical blackstones, as well as time-filled blackstones. These are used to upgrade the Tuvala gear that you're going to get for completing these summer season challenges. So this gear upgrades just like normal gear in Black Desert. So like if you were trying to upgrade your armor, you would use blackstones. Instead, you use time-filled blackstones. Same idea. You can use the refined magical blackstones to guarantee your upgrade from Pry to Duo to Try, which is awesome, but it does knock the durability by 50. So a huge drop in the overall durability of the item. But the awesome thing is that you can use Tuvala ore to repair it. So Tuvala ore can be exchanged to all sorts of different blacksmiths. If you right-click on it and hit NPC location, it will put a waypoint on your map to the closest person that you can redeem it with. So in that case, it's this dude over here. And if we go ahead and talk to them, click on the exchange tab, you will see that you can exchange Tuvala ore for any gear. So as you may or may not know, you can use any piece of gear to recover the durability of the same type of gear by 10. When you go to the repair, recover max durability option. So just to show you how that works, I need to upgrade my sub-weapon or repair my sub-weapon. So I buy a sub-weapon box using 1 Tuvala ore. I had 19, now I'm down to 18. I open up the sub-weapon box to get the sub-weapon into my inventory. Go back to him, repair, recover max durability, ornamental knot, pick the one from my inventory, recover 1, and boom, just like that, recovered the max durability. So that's how you repair these things when you upgrade them. And generally upgrading them is just like any other item. So like I had said, if you want to upgrade one of the lower things, you're going to talk to your Black Spirit, enhancement, pick on whatever you want to upgrade. So I guess we'll upgrade this Tuvala armor. Take the Tuvala time-filled blackstones from your inventory, pop them, you get a percentage here. You can use fail stacks with Valk's Cries, or you can fail stack yourself following someone else's fail stacking guide, because I hate the RNG upgrade system in this game. But anyway, or you could just, YOLO it and go for it. Boom, easy upgrade. Anyway, so that's how you're going to upgrade the lower tiers of gear. Once you get up to the plus 15 stage, like I have this item at right here, this Tuvala Verdant, you can use the other blackstones. So if I put the plus 15 Tuvala Verdant in, I can use the refined magical blackstones. Lots of people on the internet are going to say to wait until you get to the try or duo stages for these, but I really don't give a crap because I'm Evil Duos Arm and I do what I want. And just to show you how it works, it is a guaranteed upgrade to the next stage. So if I go ahead and hit that, hit enhance, it's 100% upgrade, no RNG. Like 100% for using 20 of them. If I was to use the time-filled blackstones, it drops down to 14%. Once again, you can use fail stacks at your leisure. So basically, since these refined magical blackstones give you a 100% chance at getting up to try, there really should be no difficulty in getting to try, which is awesome, because after you've gotten to try, you're going to go ahead and talk to your boy, Fughar. So when you go ahead and talk to Fughar, he's going to have quests, and these are all these enhancement quests. So each of these first stages of quests involve you getting the item up to try. So once you get a piece of gear up to try, it's going to give you an Advice of Valks plus 40. And spoiler alert, Advice of Valks plus 40 is what you're going to need to go to tech. So just to go ahead and show you how that works, I've already completed the task for my main weapon here. I've gotten it to try, I've talked to him, and I've gotten the Advice of Valks plus 40. What I'm going to do is take that off, go ahead and hit the upgrade dude, little black spirit man, hit enhancement, go to the Pearl tab, pop that plus 40 Valks item right there to give me 40 fail stacks, throw it on, and you can see it is a 26% chance at success. I could Cronstone it up if I wanted to keep it from going down. So in order to do that, all you gotta do is check the Use Cronstones option, and that will prevent it from failing or from dropping down when it does fail inevitably. But it's really straightforward. Once you get the items, you just go ahead and pop it and hit the Enhance button, and I failed! Go figure! Yay! RNG. Awesome. Anyway, that's it. Once you get it to up to Tet, you go ahead and talk to him again, hit the quest option, and you'll be able to exchange it for a higher one, and this time you will get 60 fail stacked advice of Valks, which is exactly what you need in order to upgrade it to the pen stat. So basically, this guy just gives you every single thing you need for every single piece of gear to upgrade it to pen. So that's pretty awesome. All you gotta do is provide the Cronstones or just keep RNGing it. It's up to you, however you want to do it, because I'm not your dad and nobody else on the internet is your dad, and you can play the game however you want. That's about it as far as upgrading stuff from Fughar and how the upgrade system works with the Tuvala gear. So now the last major thing with the season server that you're going to want to make sure to take advantage of is going to be the free pen Tuvala ring and free pen Tuvala earring. These items are insane. Once again, billions of silver worth of stuff, and all you have to do is hit level 60 and 61. So I just did this on my live stream this past weekend. If you want to catch me live on Twitch, it's a lot of fun, I think anyway. So hey, check me out on the weekends. At any rate, challenge menu in the bottom right corner. Scroll down the list until you see it as soon as you hit level 60 and 61 on your season character. Once per account, so if you try to level up as a second season character after deleting it, no luck, sorry friend, not getting it a second time. But yeah, make sure to pick them up. Huge stat bonuses. They are awesome. You're going to want to get them. So once again, that is the challenge menu in the bottom corner of the screen. And now it's time for the FAQ section of the season server. These are all the different things that have been asked on my live stream over the past weekend, or that other people have asked that I've heard about that you might want to know the answer to. So the first one is, Evil Do Us Harm. What happens to all of my Tuvala gear after the season ends? Do I lose it all? You're going to keep the best piece of gear from every single thing. So for example, I have a Tuvala armor and a Tuvala armor. One is +6, one is +0. The +0 version is going to get thrown into the magical Dark Rift garbage of garbageness and be gone, and I will be left with a +6 Tuvala armor. This applies to all of your gear. You will keep the best one of every single gear item, and you will keep the best 2 accessories that you have in your inventory. These items will not be able to be upgraded after the server is done, so whatever you get it up to is what you're stuck at, which is why you want to try and push as hard as you can during the season server time in order to maximize the gear ranking that you have here on it. All this gear will transfer with you, and it will become family bound. Family bound? Family bound. That means you can use it on any character you want after the season server is over. So this pen ring and this pen earring, even if you have no interest in playing whatever class you make on the season server, and you're like, bro, I'm a diehard Musa man just like me over here, you still want to do it because it's a free accessory you can throw on it. And if your gear is better than that already, good for you. But yeah, the season character stuff will become bound to your whole family, can be used on any character after the season server is over. So that answered like 400 different questions right there. And I was supposed to break each of those into a separate one, but it just flowed so well, so we went with it. Now, following all that information, the season server ends on September 1st, and on September 1st, in your mail, you are going to get a single coupon. That single coupon can be used to change any one of your Tuvala gear items into something that you can exchange for boss gear on the main server. So you can exchange like your Tuvala main weapon into a Zarka weapon on the main server. So one time, one thing only will be able to be exchanged. Think long and hard before you do that. That new item that you exchange for will be able to be upgraded further. However, you cannot list it on the marketplace. So also keep that in mind. Don't be thinking, oh, well, I can put the most expensive thing, then cash in and make money. You can't, but you can take the most expensive thing to save you the expense when you go and switch over to the main server on September 1st. That's right, on September 1st, your season character is done! You'll have to head over to the main server and get PvP'd like the rest of us do at grind spots. Spot taken, by the way. All of these upgrade items are going to go goodbye at the end of the season server. So all of these different items that we use, like the Tuvala ore, the refined magical blackstones, the time-filled blackstones, all going in the garbage. So if you have them and you're not going to be upgrading anything else, make sure to sell them before they get trashed. It says they're going to get trashed, but then later on it says you can sell them. So sell them before it goes if you think it's going to end and you're not going to be able to use them. At any rate, try to use them all up and maximize your gear because once again, it all carries over to the main server. Another question that you asked a bunch is, do my pets, fairies, maids, butlers, blah, 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 carry over to the season server? Question mark. It does. All of your pets are accessible. All of your butlers, fairies, all of it is accessible by your season character. It's basically your same account. Even your Chenga Shrekrin Tome of Wisdom that you got from my leveling guide can be sent over to this character so you don't have to run it again. You can just pick it up in the storage at any city, throw it on your season character, and start questing because that is awesome to get those awesome accessories that you get for hitting level 60 and 61. And the last one I'm going to touch on isn't really part of a Q&A, but it's some really, really awesome PSA. So, like I said before, you want to make sure to do the 40 daily quests from this dude, right? But what if there's one you get stuck on, or you go away for a few weeks, or something like that happens, and you cannot finish it? So in this Q&A, which is literally right here, I'm bringing it up, I'm following this to make sure I hit them all. If you start this one time, if you do it one time, at least once, you can finish it after the event is over. So you can finish these 40 days after the event's over and pick up that Pen Capocha ring, which is freaking awesome because you obviously want to get that. And it also means you don't need to kill yourself every single day trying to do this, but you still want to get it as soon as possible because it's awesome. At any rate, guys, that is basically it. I think I've answered just about every question a new player could have, showed you how to do the majority of the stuff that you need to do on the season server. If there's something I missed, something I left out, you've got some super insider tips, let people know about it in the comment section below, or just call me a dumb idiot for styling my hair like this, or for what I said in the video, whatever you want to do. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, make sure you're subscribed so you stay updated when new content comes out, and I will see you at the next stream, video, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.